Hey guys, so I just got to Burlington. There's also a Ross and a Marshall's in this same parking lot. It is pretty late, so I'm sorry for the lighting. It's 6 p.m., but they are still open till like 9 or 10 p.m., something like that. So I do still have a little bit before they close, but I thought I would bring you guys inside with me just to see if we can find anything to sell in my online stores. So I sell on Poshmark, Mercari, and eBay. I'm primarily going to be looking at shoes. I may look a little bit in like the athletic wear, but yeah, thought I would bring you guys along with me. So let's head on inside. Okay guys, so one of the first pairs of shoes I noticed in the store was this pair of Nike Joyrides in this black and red colorway. They still wanted $49.99 for these. I think they're a really cool shoe, but I think that's just a little too steep. I have found these for cheaper at the outlet. I also saw these Pumas, which I thought were really cool in this rainbow colorway. I ended up sticking them in my cart just to check comps, but ultimately I put them back before I left. So those did not come home with me. I have seen a bunch of these Nike Zooms all over the place. They wanted $39.99 for this pair. There's some in white. These are just flooded. I'm finding them at Ross, Burlington, the outlet, and they're just not moving. So I'm definitely passing on this style of shoe. I also found these Bobs for Dogs, which I've actually sold a similar pair before. I wanted to pick these up because they're so stinking cute, but they still wanted a little too much for them. I think they had them priced at $19.99. If they were closer to $12, I probably would have picked them up. I did see this pair of Doc Marten lookalikes up here. However, these ones weren't real, but I have found real Doc Martens at this store before, so I'm always looking for them. This next pair is a really cool pair of Michael Kors boots, which I don't always pick this brand up, but I really like the style of these ones. However, for $70, they definitely went back on the shelf. I was not going to pay that much. These Keds are really cute. I've sold these before as well. The last time I was here, though, I found some for $14.99. So those ones were $24.99. The pricing is really inconsistent, I've noticed, at Burlington and also at Ross. So hopefully I can find some more at $14.99. You guys can see here there's a lot of bare space on these shelves too. The small areas I'm showing you look full, but there was actually a lot of rows that were pretty empty. So the store was definitely really picked over. I was seeing a lot of the same stuff I saw there the last time that I had went in. This is another pair. These are the Joyride Optic Nike sneakers. They're actually really cool, but again at $50, I have found these cheaper. I actually have a pair in my closet right now for sale from the outlet, so I passed on them for that price. So now I'm just checking the bottom shelf. I always check down here because I do find a lot of my really good shoes, really good finds down at the bottom. These kind of look like Allbirds to me, but they're just like a Skechers wool sneaker. This shoe here is actually really cool. These are by Dolce Vita. These did end up coming home with me. They had them price reduced down to $16.99. They're genuine leather and calf hair, so definitely on trend. Plus, I love that brand. Back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Kayla, also known as Thrifty Mom of Two here on this YouTube channel. I am a full-time reseller. I sell on Poshmark, Mercari, and on eBay. And today I have a haul video to share with you guys. So this haul is going to be primarily shoes. I have a ton of really cool shoes to share with you guys. But I do have a few like random clothing items that I picked up as well, and I'll show those at the end. All of the items in today's haul are actually going to be retail arbitrage items. I went to the Nike outlet, Burlington, and a Ross store in my area. If you guys have been following me for a little while, you probably have noticed that I have been loving selling shoes lately. That is where I've been putting a huge part of my focus with my reselling business. I'm still picking up clothing, hard goods. I'm still thrifting. I'm still sourcing in multiple ways. Still doing all of that, but I feel like I've kind of dove pretty heavily into the shoe category. I definitely love selling all types of shoes like boots, sandals, heels, all of that, but my favorite kind of little area within the shoes category is definitely sneakers. When I say sneakers, you guys, I'm not really talking about like your hype sneakers, like your Yeezys and your Off-Whites and stuff like that. That's just not stuff that's easily sourceable for me. I'm mainly just talking about like your everyday person type of like running shoes, hiking shoes, your Air Maxes, like those type of shoes that, you know, sell to just the everyday kind of person, gym training sneakers, that kind of stuff. It's just kind of an area that I have a passion for and that I've been doing a lot of research in, just researching styles, colorways to look out for, and then also just kind of experimenting with the shoes I've already picked up, what's selling well for me. I feel like I'm definitely getting more confident with my purchases. Okay, so we're gonna start with the Nikes. I will say I did find Nikes at the Nike outlet, and then I also sourced some at, I think the rest of them came from Burlington. My average buy cost for the day with all of my Nikes was, I think the cheapest pair I bought was $25, and the most expensive pair I bought was $35. So the Nike outlet, they do have like their back wall sale, so they were doing a 30% off. Plus they had an additional members discount where you got an additional 20% off on top of the 30% discount. So that was a crazy good deal, and I definitely picked up some good pairs. So the first one I wanted to show you guys was this pair of Nike Air Max Correlates. These are a women's size 7, and they actually already sold. So I did list some of these, like I said, already, and a few of them sold very, very quickly. These ones are super awesome. I love the colorway. I can't remember exactly how much they sold for, but I'll post it on the screen here. I am expecting most of these to sell on the very low end, $60 to $65, maybe for a few pairs, plus up from there. So most of them I think will sell for the $70 to like $100, $110 range, somewhere in there. I did sell another pair that was supposed to be in this haul, and that pair actually sold very quickly, so I already did ship it out. I'll put a picture up on the screen, but it was a pair of Nike Daybreak sneakers in a really cool yellow and pink colorway. Definitely an awesome pair, and I think those ones sold for $65, but I'll put it on the screen just to confirm. Okay, this next pair I've actually sold already as well, and I was happy that I was able to find another pair. So these are they're the Nike Epic Phantom React Flyknit sneakers. I've sold this exact pair, and I believe the last time I sold it, they sold for $80, I want to say. And this one is a size 8.5 in women's. One of my favorite style of sneakers to find. Okay, this next pair is a pair of Nike Air Max 200s. I have sold one or two pair of Air Max 200s, but never in this colorway. So I thought these were really cool. They have kind of like that rainbow shimmer to them. Just an awesome style. And these ones are a size 7 in women's. Next two pairs are actually men's sneakers. They're both the Nike Odyssey React 2 Flyknits. So these retail around $120. I did get a size 10.5 in men's and a size 11 in men's. However, both are a little bit of a different colorway. So just a really cool running sneaker. This one is the size 10.5, and they are new in box. And then the size 11 is in this really cool black and blue colorway. Okay, so this next shoe, I actually have 3 of the same pair. I have had 5 of this exact shoe in total. I picked up one a long time ago, and it sold very quickly for me. You guys might have seen it in one of my What Sold videos. So I actually went back and bought more pairs, and 2 more have already sold. So out of the 5 pair, I've sold 3 total, and they are selling for $70 plus. I think I did let one pair go for $70, and the other 2 sold for around $80, $85. But just an awesome style, definitely a style I'm on the hunt for. These are the Air Max 270 Reacts in this really cool blue and teal colorway. I have 2 pairs left. I don't remember what sizes. I do need to ship some of these out. Yeah, I can't remember what sizes sold, but I do have 2 pairs of these left. Okay, so that was it from the Nike outlet, but then I did go over to Burlington and I found a few pairs of Nikes there as well. I know that these first 2 that I'm going to show you, these are actually also the Nike 270 Reacts. Same exact shoe as the blue ones that I just shared, just in a different colorway. So this one is red and gray. Super awesome. And then I also found them in this black and green colorway. And these were marked at $34.99 at Burlington. The black and green pair is a size 8.5 women's, and so is this pair as well. So both 8.5 women's. Okay, the next pair of Nikes I found at Burlington were these Nike Epic Flyknit React sneakers in this triple black colorway. I've actually sold this exact sneaker before, and it was actually in the exact size. These are a women's size 10. And yeah, I just thought it was awesome that I found another pair. The last pair I had actually sold very quickly, and I believe they sold around $80, somewhere around that range. Okay, this next pair of shoes my husband actually found. These were in the men's section at Burlington, but they are actually a women's shoe. I did confirm with, I checked the website, but I also always look at like the Euro sizing to see if it matches up with women's shoe or a men's shoe, and that will tell me whether it's a women's or men's size. But I was really excited to find these. I have never sold this collaboration before. So this is Adidas by Stella McCartney. I think it's gonna get washed out, but it has the little Adidas Stella McCartney logo here, and they're just a really cool like high top, almost like it's like a Flyknit stretchy sock material. These sneakers actually retailed for over $200. I want to say it was close to like the $220 range. I don't know how much they will resell for. I do need to do a little bit more research, but they are a really cool sneaker, and they do have this really cool like grippy bottom to them. When I did look these up, it's supposed to be like an all-terrain non-slip grip for wet and dry conditions, so I thought that was really cool. Okay, and the only other pair of shoes that I have here that came from Burlington was this pair of Dolce Vita leopard print, genuine leather. So they're genuine leather, genuine calf hair sneakers. So you guys know leopard print is definitely on trend, and yeah, I just thought these were really cute. They actually retail around, I think, $115 or $155. They retail for over $100. They were red tag clearance. So like Burlington already has like their original tag with the markdown price, and then when they're trying to get rid of some shoes that have been sitting for a while, they do the red tag. And so these were priced down to $16.99. So I thought they were worth the risk because they are genuine leather. They're definitely on trend. And I just love selling this brand. I have sold it multiple times before, and I recently just sold a pair of boots by this brand in like a snakeskin print. So yeah, for $16.99, I thought these were definitely worth a try. That is actually pretty comparable to thrift store prices for shoes around my area. Shoes are typically priced between like $10 to $20 plus dollar. Okay, so next I went to Ross, and I actually found quite a few pairs of Vans shoes at Ross. So I was really excited about that because I do love selling Vans. So I grabbed a few pairs. This first one, I've never seen these before. They're just a really cool classic slip-on. These are the Comfy Cush version. I do need to lint roll some of these. They were sitting on my floor. But these are the Comfy Cush in this really cool like geometric pattern. I love the colorway, super lightweight. And these ones, because Vans are unisex, these ones are a men's 8 or a women's 9.5. This next pair I've actually sold before, so when I found another pair at Ross, I snatched them up quickly. The last pair I had sold pretty quickly. So this is another pair of Vans classic slip-ons in this really cool like plaid color block colorway. I think these are perfect for the fall and upcoming holiday season. These ones are a men's 8 or a women's 9.5. Vans were priced at $24.99, I believe, except for this pair. This pair was priced at $29.99. I actually still have the tag on this one. But the other 3 pairs, I believe they were $24.99 at Ross. This pair I found in the men's section. It is a pretty big size, so yeah, so it's an 11.5 men's, which would be a really giant women's size. So I will list these as a men's, but they're just a really cool, like brown, old school, suede canvas sneaker. I really like the color, and yeah, definitely a great size. Next pair of Vans, these ones came from Ross as well. You can see the tag says $24.99. I have not photographed these ones, but they're just a really cool, classic, like checkerboard canvas in this really pretty, like teal. It's almost like a, I don't know, it's just a really pretty green color. Absolutely love them. And these are a 10.5 women's, which I think will be a good size. Okay, I have one more pair of Vans to show you guys. These ones I actually ordered online, so they did come in the box. They were doing a special, every now and then I just check different websites because they do like clearance out shoes. They had, these ones were buy one, get one free, and they were priced down to $38.97. So you would get 2 pairs for $38.97. And these always sell out. Whenever they price them that cheap, they sell out so quickly. But luckily I was able to check out and I did snag 2 pairs. However, and it let me complete the order, everything, I paid for it. But when they went to go ship me the shoes, they could only fulfill 1 pair of shoes. They didn't have another pair to send to me. So what they did is they just refunded half of the order to me. So I paid with tax because the shipping was free. I paid a total of $42.38, but that was supposed to be for 2 pairs. So they gave me half of that back. So I only ended up paying like a little over 20 bucks, $21 for this pair here, which is a crazy good deal for a pair of Vans. And these are just a really cool checkerboard, red and blue, kind of give me like USA American flag vibes. Sneaker. These ones are a men's size 9. They're called the Era Pro red blue checkerboard. So kind of a bummer that I didn't get both pairs, but I really can't complain. I mean, I still got 1 pair for a good deal, so I'm happy that I at least got 1 pair. Okay, this next pair of shoes came from Ross as well. I was so excited when I found these. I have found a few pairs of Merrells at Ross, and these ones are absolutely adorable. I think these are called the Haven boots, if I remember correctly. I'll put it up on the screen, but these do retail around $150, and they are super cute. The last pair of Merrells that I sold, they were like a hiking boot. They also came from Ross, and those sold for $103, so hopefully I'll be able to get around the $100 range for this pair. This one is a women's size USA 6. They do have like a wool lining. Yeah, and I believe they're waterproof. Yeah, they are waterproof wool lining. It's a really, really cute shoe. And I paid $29.99 for this pair. Okay, you guys might think I'm a little bit crazy for this last pair that I picked up. Sometimes I just pick up shoes based off of style. I do have a little bit of experience with this brand. There is a reason I picked up these shoes. They're a little out there, not typically a brand that I pick up all the time. Definitely not a brand I pay up for, but the last pair of chunky Skechers that I had, they actually sold for full price, and they did not take that long to sell. So I found these at Ross. They are Skechers. They do have leopard print, which is very on trend. They're that super chunky, like dad sneaker that's very popular right now. And these were only priced at $19.99. They do actually retail, I think when I looked these up, I think they retail around like $80, but I'm expecting them to sell somewhere around like 60. That's what I'm hoping, 60, 65. I'll probably price them at 65 and just see how they do at that price range. So yeah, sometimes I just kind of test things out, but we'll see how those do. So now on to a few of the clothing items that I picked up, and then we are done with this haul. So this first jacket actually came from Burlington. This is also a brand I have sold before, but typically not a brand that I pick up frequently unless it's just a really awesome style. I did, however, really like this jacket. It's also my size, so I thought about keeping it if it doesn't sell, but I am going to go ahead and try to list it and see if it sells first. But this is just by Express, so nothing crazy, just a mall brand. This jacket, however, did retail for $128, which I know I say this all the time because I do share like retail value a lot with you guys. Retail value does not equal resale values. You always have to look up your comparable solds, see how, you know, that brand, that style is doing on whatever marketplace you're selling on. But I always do like to know the retail value just so, I don't know, so I can put it in my listings, I guess. However, I did get this jacket for only $11.99. So that is pretty comparable to jacket prices in my thrift stores. And this one's very cute, very on trend. So it's like that Sherpa, super soft, fuzzy jacket. It's a really awesome color, which I think is just very popular in the fall. It just gives me that, you know, fall, Thanksgiving, Halloween vibe to it. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and list this. I think that it will do well. I definitely think I'll make some money on it. These next two items, they actually came from Burlington as well. So they're actually both the same exact thing. I grabbed two of them. So this is Madewell, and I think they're both a size, no, one's a size extra, extra large, and one is a size large, but they are the exact same sweater dress, and they are absolutely gorgeous. So I love this stripe combination. It is a longer sweater dress, long sleeve, just beautiful. I do love selling Madewell sweater dresses. These are new at tag. They retail for $118. And just trying to see, let's see, I paid $12.99 for each one, which is awesome. If these were new at tag at one of my local thrift stores, they would have priced them up probably closer to like $19.99 or more. And these are from a recent season, so they're from holiday of 2019. So grab two of those. This next item, this actually came from Burlington as well. These are a pair of men's Nike NFL Raider jogger pants. These are actually the on-field apparel jogger pants. They did retail, I think, for around $100. Yeah, they retailed for $100. And I grabbed these because I've actually sold two pairs of the NFL Nike Raiders on-field jogger pants. So I did have two pairs in gray, and they both sold very quickly. So I shared one in one of my what sold videos. It sold on eBay for, I want to say, like around $70-ish over there. And then I sold the second pair that I got on Poshmark for $60, and that one actually sold really quickly as well. So I did pay up for this pair a little bit, but I still think that these will sell at least for $60, maybe a little bit more, just like the other two pairs. So I did pay $24.99, but that is how much I paid for the other two as well. I got the other two pairs at Burlington. They were in gray. This pair is in black, but I still think that this pair will do just as well. Okay, and this is the last item I have to share with you guys in this haul. This is by Free People. It's a size extra small, and I actually found these at Ross. I'm always like shocked when I find Free People at Ross. For some reason, I always like forget that they carry Free People there. I see it at like TJ Maxx and Burlington occasionally, but very rarely do I ever find Free People at Ross. So I was excited to find these. They are just a really cool like jogger pant in this really cool maroon color. And these were in their price reduced section, and they were marked down to $8.49. Yeah, $8.49, you guys. So crazy good deal. And the retail on these pants is $148. So definitely a huge difference. I did check comps on this particular pair of pants, and there were some new with tag that were selling around the $45 range. So that is what I'm expecting to get for this pair. All right, you guys, so that is it for today's haul video. I did want to make just one quick announcement. If you have been following me for a while, I have been recently doing a what sold video every 10 days. So that's about 3 videos a month, but I think I'm actually going to split that up to only 2 videos a month. So I'm going to start doing every 15 days. First half of the month, I'll share my sales, and then the second half of the month, I'll share my sales for that half of the month, plus like a whole monthly recap just to give you guys my numbers, let you know how I did for the entire month. I think that would just be a little bit easier for me because I sometimes in the middle of the month fall a little bit behind on my bookkeeping, but I always catch up towards the end of the month just so I can look at my entire sales. And I just think that will be easier for me as well, just because what sold videos do require quite a bit of editing. So having to edit 3 videos does take me, 3 what sold videos takes me a long time. So I think I'm going to cut that back to only doing 2 what sold videos a month. But I will try to still make them very informative. I'll share a lot of my sales with you guys. I'll break down some sales, and I will share my monthly numbers at the end of the month. So definitely keep an eye out for that video. I will have one at the end of October. Actually, the video will probably come out at the very beginning of November, so I can share my entire October month with you guys. So definitely make sure that you're subscribed down below. Hit that little bell notification so you get notified when I do upload new videos. I have some more content planned to finish out the rest of the month. And yeah, please give this video a thumbs up on your way out. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.